Hey guys, this is the director R.K. Hook of the film you were about to see called Don't Come Knockin, and I am sitting here with co-writer and actor Brian Yachimowski.
Hello, how you doing, Rob?
I'm great, buddy. So we're just gonna do a little commentary on the short film we did last summer, but we just uploaded it a few weeks ago, and a lot of people are really enjoying it.
Yeah, I was surprised how many people are actually watching this little video. I mean, it's a good video.
And you see the credits here. We got my wife Juju Hook. We got my best friend Nick Longenberger, and of course Lillian, who was also the sound operator. Little backstory on this. You want to give a little backstory about the night that the power went out here?
Yeah, yeah, that was quite the night. It was July 4th. It was a July 4th night. We were back here, just sitting down here in a shed that we did the filming in, just talking, and a couple of us went out for smoke breaks, and for some odd reason, Julie said, what's with all the sparks up in the trees?" And we were like, "What sparks in the trees?" And I walked over by our power line and I looked and I said, "Oh, that's fireworks," because it was July 4th night. And here it wasn't fireworks; it was a tree branch that came down on the power lines from the storm, and all of a sudden, a big flash of electricity, a big boom, and the power line snapped and landed 3 feet in front of us.
Everything went dark. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face, and we were just sitting out here. And it was hot and sticky, and we're like, I saw that brush axe, and I'm like, man, we need to make a horror film out here. It's a perfect location. Anyway, you see here, this is Billy Slusser is doing the voiceover, giving a little backstory on Samson Trogorski.
Oh, Sam, yep, that's a creation I came up with. Uh, Took me a while to come up with his name because we were trying to come up with a name for our killer, and I chose Samson because Samson was always a strong, imposing figure. The trog part for the last name I came up with from troglodyte, and the gore was because of the gore, the horror, and the ski was because of my last name. So I put it all together and came up with Samson Trogorski.
And here we have my wife Julia and Nick. This is Nick's first role. Julia is a recurring actress in my films, and it's just a basic story. Car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, and somebody has to go find some sort of help. But what Eliza finds isn't the help she seeks, huh?
No, no, it's not quite what she was looking for.
I like the dynamic here between these two because you could tell the relationship isn't that strong, and you know we don't really know the backstory. We don't know where they're going. We don't know where they're even going. They're just broke. They're just their car breaks down, and the back and forth between these guys is kind of funny because you could tell they're not really a happy couple.
No, not a happy couple at all. I got the feeling right away. No matter how hard he tried, he wasn't going nowhere.
No, you're leaving me alone. He's just gonna sit in the car and let her go. Now they know it's on the radio. They know there's a killer out there,
Yep,
and Nick's trying to talk her out of it.
I like this part. He tells her you don't say that. That's bad juju to say that you'll be back. Like in every horror movie, whoever said that, they always die.
So we have a creepy bit of music coming up here. I like this sequence coming up. It's very atmospheric. Uh, we will be seeing Samson shortly. You want to talk a little bit? I mean, we threw around some ideas with your mask and your attire. You want to kind of talk about that a little bit?
Well, the mask, as they'll find out here, they'll see here in a little bit. It's not right away, but we had several different masks we were going to try, and I just felt like him showing up with a mask on from escaping from a prison is like, well, where did he get the mask? Was he wearing the mask in prison, which sounded kind of stupid to me. So we had to work it so that the mask comes into the picture and how to work it in the right way. And you know we figured it out. We got it to where we thought it was good.
I love this shot.
Yes, yeah, this is a
That's
very good shot.
that's your hand.
And then the twig that I stepped on accidentally, we'll be hearing later.
And here she comes up to this house.
I actually think this is one of my favorite shots. I don't know why. I just like the dramatic, the effect of her just walking up to the house, and you know what you see and what you don't see.
Yeah, Eliza's not having a good day at all. And there's Nick.
Yeah, here's Nick.
Now we told him you were doing sound for this. We
Yes.
told him to improvise. We didn't have any lines written for him. So this is Nick improvising.
And he's in my car. This is my personal car.
That's right.
That's my personal Elton John CD that I do like.
That he flung out the window.
I was about ready to throttle him when he did that.
Yeah, this is all Nick's improv. This is just kind of threw him in this. He did a really good job for me.
Yes, he did.
I love Nick's
I like this
performance.
part. Yep.
I told him, I said, I wish I had a bag of chips or something to eat instead of the water.
I don't know. I like the water. But the bag of chips flying all over
There's
the
your
place.
mask.
Yep.
Now, on the premiere night, when we had it out here, this part made people jump. There's Samson. There you are.
Yep, there I am.
Now, that wasn't blood on your hands. What was that?
It's actually a grease. It's a aerosol grease that we use in the mechanic field for lubricating and preserving from rusting up stuff. But it looks like blood. I like this part.
You're choking Nick to death. Look at that. He didn't have a chance, as one commenter said.
Nope.
Look at that breathing. And there's where we're sitting right now, that little building now.
That green roof shed, yep. Now, like I said, up here I am getting the mask. I like this idea of him finding the mask this way. I thought it was just a little too, I hate to use the word silly, but to show up with a mask on.
Right, yeah. There goes those glasses.
That's a good scene too. But back to the shed that we're in right now. This shed wasn't built up. It wasn't. These aren't props.
We didn't dress it in any way.
Nope. This is how this shed looks 24/7 all the time.
There's Lily's arm. She was our sound person. Did a fabulous job. We did have other help. Like this specific scene here, my brother Hal did the sound for this specific scene. Lily did the rest, and Nick and yourself helped out with sound. We all just kind of did what we could.
Yeah, we all, had to do different parts.
Great shot there. Nice. Oh,
Yep.
That was a makeup effect by my stepdaughter.
And then here I am.
Boom. And the hunt begins. Look at that. I really think you guys did a good job with this chase sequence. This was filmed. We shot most of this film in one day. Later on here, when you guys struggle, we shot that on Memorial Day.
Yes. Yep. We shot that later on. I think another, a week later. Yep. The old hunting you down effect there. No matter how fast you run, all the killer does is have to walk, and they can get there just as fast.
There she goes. She's going to Nick for help, and Nick's is about as useless as a
wet noodle.
Nick's dead. There's a big fight here.
Yep.
Now, what'd you say? We're going to make the sequel a musical?
Yeah. The next one's going to be a musical. Yep.
There's that brush axe that kind of inspired the whole idea.
Yes, the brush axe. One of my favorite tools around here.
I wanted your legs in this scene, standing over, and then I wanted to have you walk out and drag her, but We didn't have the time to do
Yeah,
it.
we didn't have the time, and we had a few complications that day.
And there you have it.
Yes. Hey, I mean, not to be prejudiced, it's the first movie I ever did, and I like this one a lot.
Yeah, we had a lot. We had a lot of fun
We
doing it.
did.
There was so much that we. I mean, we did a lot of. It was quick. I mean, we did. I wrote the screenplay. You helped me write the screenplay. We went through with a fine tooth comb, and you're a great editor. Like there was things in there that we got rid of. There was things in there we added. I mean, you really helped out with the
I,
writing phase of this.
I would say from concept to finished product. Well, finished filming, not the editing and all that stuff. And here's the very end where Nick comes back.
He's not dead.
Everybody loves this part when they watch it. And then, wham! There he is. Okay, now we're done. But from concept to final shoot was probably maybe a month.
Right. Yep.
A total of a month.
Yep.
That includes the filming, the writing. Now with the editing and the sound editing and that and the color, it took a little bit longer. There was several months.
Right.
But
yeah, we finished it around Memorial Day. We had the premiere right here. I think it was like early November of that year.
Yep.
And this place was packed. There was about 25 people in here.
Actually, I think it was before Halloween, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was before Halloween we did the premiere back here, so it wasn't even quite November.
Right. Yeah.
So like I said, very short time. From my understanding of how films are made, a month from concept to finished shot, and then like I said, editing took several weeks more. For the YouTube version now, the version that we showed October Halloween was a more raw form, but
right. Yeah, so there you have it, folks. That's the movie. It did stop a little bit ago, so we'll add some photos, maybe some behind the scene photos if I can find any. Yeah, it was a fun experience. There's more to come from us.
Oh yes, much more.
More to come from Celluloid Bastards Productions. We always have a good time. You and I really barely knew each other when we started writing this.
Yeah, we hardly. It's like maybe the third time in our lives that we have met.
Yep. I go way back with Lily, 25 years now. But man, yeah, it was a good experience, and it was fun. And like I said, there's more to come.
Yep, more to come, and I do like the idea of the next installment being a musical. Maybe we could squeeze a musical in there somehow.
Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for watching. That was great. Like I said, we're really humbled by the positive feedback we've received from the film. It's really awesome. We do have another film called Hellville that we shot together, and maybe we could do a commentary on that one as well.
Yep, we can do that if this one turns out like people want to see more of this and hear more of this. I mean, we'll gladly give the people what they want.
All right. We will see you later. Thank you for listening.
Yep.